Hey guys, it's Coach Ron. Just kind of wanted to reach out to you folks and let you kind of know some of the things that I've been doing and some of the things that I was going to forward to you that I think would help. And I recently was in Laramie, Wyoming at one of the local CrossFit gyms, 7220, and did a powerlifting seminar there. And we talked specifically about the Conjugate strength training system by Louis Simmons and how they use their 3-week pendulum wave in order to increase their strength and speed, various speed strengths, and how they don't accommodate and how you use that through rotating through all the different exercises and modifying them slightly. So one of the questions that I've gotten based off the emails that I've received is, what do you do after the 3-week wave's done? So the first week you do 50% of a box squat variation with 25% band tension or chain or accommodating resistance as we call it. Second week you do 55% of the same movement. You just do 55% of that 1 rep max for that movement. And on the third week you do 60% and then you wave back and switch everything up. So it's 50, 55, 60 with 25% band tension. So it's 75, 80, 85% at the top of whatever accommodating resistance you're using on that particular box squat variation. So the questions were, what do I do for that fourth week? Well, it really depends. I can tell you what I do with our folks here and what I do for myself. There's a variety of options. One, you can, depending on how you feel and depending on the age and capabilities and physical preparedness of your athlete, you can immediately wave back into a new movement. So you can just on that fourth week change up whatever box squat variation you're doing, change the bar, and then immediately start off with the same percentages for whatever that max is, because you're going to have a different max for different bars. You're either going to have a heavier or lighter max. You take the relative percentages of that and you immediately just hit the ground running. Okay. Another option is I'm big on doing like a deload week is what I call it. I'm sure that's kind of a general term, but I'll do just tons of accessory stuff that week. Like I'll go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, depending on my weaknesses for my lower body and upper body. I'll just hammer those with tons of volume, submaximal intensities for lots of reps. And so I'll do tons of sled drags, tons of reverse hypers. Not that I don't do those already anyways. Tons of belt squat walks. And variations of that where I load it up a certain way to hit my weak body parts. But whatever your weaknesses are or whatever needs to kind of be recovered, just pump that with as much blood as you possibly can. Weighted walks, etc. And I'll do 10 to 20 sets of that. Those workouts are kind of what we call or what we deem to be micro workouts or mini workouts, which literally depending on your shape, you could probably do 2 of those a day. They take about a half hour, or you can make it one long one, a 45 minutes with like a 15-minute warm up or something. So that's option 2 that I would use. Option 3, I would do like potentially a bodybuilding split. So we do like a push pull or an upper body lower body split, and you can figure that how you want. You can do chest and shoulders, chest and back, bis and tris, shoulders, forearms, calves, hamstrings, and quads, whatever it is you want to do to shore up your weaknesses. And then you just do a typical bodybuilding type thing, high volume, submaximal loads, around in the percentages that are appropriate, probably 60 to 65%, high volume, 8 to 10 sets, 12 sets if, you want to push it up, and just make sure you stay within the proper rep range. For hypertrophy is what you're looking for there, but you just want to push as much blood in there as you possibly can. Now, if you're playing a sport or doing something where you don't want to get bigger, then I wouldn't recommend doing tons of hypertrophy work. So just something to keep in mind. Lastly, another option that I do is I just take the whole week off. And when I say take the week off, that doesn't mean I don't do anything. I'm a huge proponent of cryotherapy, both full body and spot, compression. I even do percussion therapy where they beat on it with like motorized devices. I'm a huge proponent of Mark Pro's technology. I use that for myself and my athletes with great success. Other things that I do, I'll go see massage therapy, chiropractic therapy, pretty much weekly, if not twice a week, depending on what issue I have. And I do acupuncture, cupping, etc. So hopefully that helps you and gives you an idea of kind of what I could do, gives you some options of what you may do. And if it doesn't work, kick it to the curb. If it does, sprinkle things in together. Maybe do a little bit of bodybuilding stuff with a little bit of accessory or spatial work that day. And remember, man, just have fun with it and continue to grow and continue to improve. Remember, thumbs down, pinkies up, be awesome. Peace.